Welcome back to the formerly cursed gardens of Mutario Corsi. You can see here there's still a lot of unexplored place here. The Rotted Lady's tree, well, it has been transformed, and it's now the Green Lady, thanks to our Druid, Quoril Yogsword, who healed that Ardra pillar. We can now go there and take what was left here. Oh, look, a golden outer ring. That's probably very, very important. This golden ring bears one runic engravings. The delicacy of the inscriptions and clean accuracy of the shaping are markers of a master craftsman. Grooves along the underside would suggest this piece connects to a larger mechanism. And what is that? Nerian's Ward, a medium shield. Nice! A medium shield for once. That is exceptional. That is really exceptional. I didn't think they would exist. Father's Aegis. Incoming weapon damage is reduced as health is lost. Max 15% damage reduction. Nice. This round shield was crafted by Orvin, an Aderan blacksmith, after his son Nerian informed him of his decision to leave home to follow a life of adventuring. Unable to dissuade his son, Orvin intended to make sure Nerian would carry something with which to defend himself from the many dangers he'd surely encounter. Orvin worked for weeks, painstakingly assembling the finest shield he had ever constructed. The blacksmith could not afford expensive wood or fancy leather. Even the rivets were of humble iron. The quality of the craftsmanship, however, and the care which Orwin poured into the shield made it into something greater than the sum of its parts. It was the last gift Nerian would receive from his father, who passed away only several weeks after his departure. Nerian would survive his adventures, eventually retiring to his family home, where he took up the smithy's hammer for himself. Oh, that's a story that would make me cry. Oh well. Let's not cry. Let's get us the freaking shield. Because that's just fantastic. And I'm really... Blight Hard is soulbound thing. My goodness me. Chanter, Ranger, Wizard. Oh. What is the range of this? 12. That's something. 12 is quite the range. That's the range of the exceptional warbow as well. 12 range, really. What can you do, my dear Cailvassa? What are your weapon skills? Sharpshooter. Only the hunting bow, the war bow, and... Yeah. Adonan, Gurstine, Yeah. Aimed shot. The aimed shot man. Yeah, 25% less accuracy. What do we have as weapons? Oh, okay, we would give him the arquebus, but he cannot use it. Yeah, we'll keep it. Maybe we can give it to Cailvassa after a while. Pretty great. Let's have a look at the disc again. And yeah, we've found that. We restored the Green Lady and earned her gratitude. I'm free to search a treasure cache for anything that might prove useful to me. A dead member of the Huana expedition It's carrying a large golden ring, and the soul of a dead Varying explorer referenced the golden wheel. A golden wheel in a cave. So there's that. We need to go further, I'm sure. We'll have to be extremely careful. Maybe there is the heart of this corruption, maybe lies in the middle of this. Yeah, Sporlings. I know you spot us. Now leave us in peace. We must find the corrupted members of your tribe and remove them from existence.
Leave it to me.
Is there something hidden beneath this destroyed gate? Everything looks treacherous and strange. This cat is not ruined. What are you? The inscription reads, "It is the charge of all living things to safeguard Ardra. The gods will know us by our fealty to this covenant." The cursed island in the middle of this. Is this the real Ukaizo? Or are we bound to find another? Even more corrupted Ukaizo. There seems to have been a holy place here, guarded by the frogs. Strange giant frogs. Like out of a Lovecraftian novel.
I'll take care of this.
The inscription reads, "Though we leap between isles, home is beloved Ukaizo." Ukaizo, the fabled island. Atlantis. A strange glow. A collapsed figure of strange form. The soul flits about in hasty, panic bursts. It eases closer to you with anticipation. They laughed at your hours studying the runic script of the ancient Huana. But here you are, poring over gold inscriptions while they scratch their heads. You promise yourself a good boast on the journey back to Neketaka. Interesting. No one believes the Huana could have forged a device like the Golden Wheel. But you stay silent on the matter. The Engwithans build more for function than beauty, and this is art. Rotating the control disc and pressing panels had you so engrossed that you mistakenly entered the wrong combination. A slit opened in the disc, discharging a gas that brought you to your knees, coughing loud enough to summon a creature whose shape you could barely perceive through the haze of pain. Boasting would have to wait. Let go of the memory. The dark places of this. And where's the cave, I ask you? There's some trees, but where? Is there a cave here? Is this the cave? There must be another inscription here that we haven't seen. We will return to this, but we must know this inscription first, for it might give us valuable insights. Or will it not? Inscription reads, Ngati gifted her chosen people with dominion over water. And what is here behind that tree? Is there the fabled cave? that so long avoided us. Oh,
I see where you're going with that.
there's
There.
something
What did I tell
here.
you?
A wooden spider figurine and some Sutta shells. The Bugra tree. The cursed tree. Will this lead us to Okaizo? This massive golden disc is covered with intricate engravings and inscriptions. You're able to pick out symbols representing plants, wildlife and boats, but there's no discernible order or meaning in their configuration. Read the main inscription. Oh, that could be important, eh? We would note it down, maybe. Note it down on a piece of paper. To all wayward kin, far from family shores, let this chart point the way home, that your tribe may welcome you open-armed. Engravings remember what the dead forget. Take comfort in this sanctuary. Read its teachings, and let knowledge guide the hand that turns the wheels. A circular depression stands out from the rest of the disc. Stone ring in your possession looks as if it could fit, but not without the other missing part. Study the engravings and look for a pattern. You can vaguely see how different points of the engraving seem to match up, forming a coherent shape, in spite of being situated on opposing sides of the carving. A depression in the ring resembles a control panel, which could be used to manipulate the moving parts of the disc, though it is missing something. Attempt to decipher the disc with the golden wheel you possess. You hold the outer ring up to the control panel, but it still requires the inner ring to make the mechanism function. And we'll read now. The inner ring. Where is the inner ring? There must be a cave somewhere. Somewhere here. And where's that cave that has been spoken to us? Is it here? In the path that leads to nothingness? Is there a cave hidden? There's some cave grubs here. Cave grubs without a cave? There's something glowing here. An exceptional pistol and the golden inner ring. The surface of this golden ring is engraved with a series of elaborate Huana runes. Intersecting lines and other sigils stand out among the runes, but they appear to be cut off. Grooves along the underside would suggest this piece connects to the larger mechanism that we've already seen in that forgotten temple. The unfortunate death. And the frogs were watching. The golden disc faces the sky, motionless and silent. And we will slide the golden wheels onto the control panel. The rings settle into place, fitting neatly around their central axis. The outer ring is inscribed with passages in the Huana runic language. 4 symbols decorate the inner wheel. They show pillars of luminous Adra. The native koiki fruit, a depiction of the Huana water-shaping art, and a lovingly engraved island. Oh, Pillars of Ardra. We must preserve that. The Koiki fruit. Huana water shaping. There was also something about the water shaping. And Ukaizo. Home. And now we must fit this together. The way these inscriptions align suggests a relationship between the two. Something about the island catches your attention. The runes surrounding it are particularly elaborate, and every measurement uses it as a point of origin. It's Ukaizo. A set of dots on the inscribed panels of the outer ring suggests that it should be rotated in a sequence starting from 1 and ending in 4. Rotate the wheel into the first configuration. The first inscription reads, though their roots grow from Riku's lightless bowels, their yield is a welcome reprieve. Riku, wasn't that eel? Yeah, the twin eel, Berath. The inner ring can be turned to match a symbol to the inscription. Death. My goodness me. Water shaping was about preservation, right? No, it was the Koiki. We need to leave again and look at the inscriptions. We need to look at the inscriptions seriously. First there was this one. There was one at the beginning that about Koiki fruit. I remember that. Ngati gifted a chosen people with dominion over water. That is Ngati, okay. Ngati, dominion over water for the chosen people. Okay, okay, okay. Then we have that guy. It's the charge of all living things to safeguard Ardra. The gods will know us by our fealty to this covenant. All living things must protect the Ardra. All living things protect Ardra. Gods will know us by fealty to covenant. Then we had other things. We want to do this well. I'm sorry that we let you die. We just didn't know. We just wanted to free you. Now this one, look at it. Yeah, we have to look at these things too. It's pretty obvious. So the Pillars of Ardra thing up there, that was like a tiger something. And this one, the Huana Wave water shaping one, I don't know what that was, really. This one is some kind of a strange owl. Owl. The Koiki fruit. Okay, what is the harvest of Koiki Blooms without toil. The fruit of the dead. Sustains the living. Okay, and now we still have Ukaizo. That was the frog here.
I'll take care of it.
Though we leap between isles, home is beloved Ukaizo. Okay. We'll leap between isles. Home is Ukaizo. So probably the last one will be Ukaizo, right? What are these sounds? Hey, hey, hey. We'll rotate the wheel. So that's the dead. So turn the wheel to align the inscription with the symbol of Koiki fruit. The way the control panel sits atop the disc suggests that you could push this configuration down. Yeah, Riku's lightless bowels. Their roots grow from Riku's lightless bowels. So from death comes life or something like that. That's what was there with the Koiki fruit. Yeah, press down. You press your weight on the panel deep inside the disc. You hear the rotation of heavy parts. The gold rings spring back up, ready to be spun again. Next inscription reads, our covenant to safeguard those petrified limbs are the health and the safety of the Deadfire. The covenant to safeguard these petrified limbs. Yeah, that was the leopard, right? The luminous Adra. The petrified limbs. Turn the wheel to align the inscription with the symbol of luminous Adra. And press down. The wheels settle into place with some resistance, likely owing to age and neglect. Beneath the disc, the groaning of gears sounds once more. Next inscription reads, Ngati gifted to chosen people with dominion over her dark and turbulent kingdom. Yeah, that's the water shaping. A cacophonous grinding sound builds from somewhere deep beneath the disc. Whether this indicates a favorable outcome or not remains to be seen. The final inscription reads, our origin, our destination, our home. Wherever we go, she is the horizon. It's Ukaizo. It takes an extra hard push, but the rings settle into place. A long silence follows, in which you are forced to wonder whether or not you input the correct combination and what consequences might follow either way. Manipulating the control panel has rotated the rings of the massive inner disc into a new configuration, one that lines up with neat precision. The engravings intersect in a manner that forms the shape of the Deadfire. The emerging image is not exactly a map, but an index of islands and coordinates organized in relation to each other. You recognize several of the cited locations as containing nothing but open water. Charting a path by this obsolete system would now be impossible. The word Ukaizo stands out from the other named islands. You take a rubbing of the disc in its completed form. Judging by your surroundings, this coordinate system has gone untouched for millennia. Your findings may be of interest to someone. Gained the Huana chart. A rubbing. Should we destroy the disc now? Nah. Whether or not this treasure should be available to just anyone who happens by is another matter. No, we'll leave it intact and step away. I mean, it's a big risk, but we want to tell this to the Wahaki that have been waiting outside there and that may be searching for lost Ukaizo as well. It is probably a big tactical mistake. But they let us pass, and we want to keep our deal. Probably not meet them, but anyway. Huh. From Motario Cozy. Back. Back to our trusty old ship. Now, thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode, where we'll unveil further secrets of the Deadfire, hopefully, together. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan, signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.